Seven of Wands, yeah, love drought. They see you setting a strong boundary, and they're learning to set a boundary because they're being deprived of real love, so they could be connecting to people, and they may be thinking, oh, okay, this might be love. Oh, this might be love. But no, these are bringing challenges because Spirit is trying to get them to see the difference, right, between real love, true love, and whatever these deceptive illusions are. Hey, magnificent souls. So this is going to be the general love message, and this message is going to be for the collective of Aries. So this will apply to Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node placements, okay? Cross watchers, you are most definitely welcomed. But keep in mind that the energies can be reversed or interchangeable. All right, so this month I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So, we focus on self-development and healing a lot, and also your person and what they plan on doing or what they got going on. But I want to, this month, really look at how you are developing, because we're moving into eclipse season, and that is going to be very impactful to the collective as a whole and to you on an individual basis. So I kind of want to see how you're developing, or how it's going to develop you as a soul, as it relates to your journey, right? And of course, the soulmate is important, because the soulmate or soulmates, they come in as catalysts, mirrors, and teachers and students, right? So there's always something to learn. There's always opportunities for growth. So let's see what's going on. And the extended, for the people who would like to know about a specific person, I'll ask more questions, okay, about who's coming towards you, if it's someone new, and if it's someone that you've already been connecting with. We'll look at the actions that they may or may not take. I'll look at the blocks and obstacles, and then I'll look at the best possible outcome, but we will ask about their intentions, okay, and their thoughts and feelings. All right. If you didn't get a chance to check out my How Do They Feel video series, click on your zodiac sign. Remember, the series is done collectively for each element. So if you choose, for example, Aries, you will find that collective message is speaking to all of fire signs, but I separated them so that you can find your specific message based on your zodiac sign or who you're cross-watching for, okay? Let's get started. So I'm going to pull some main energies for November. But this is timeless. Just kind of giving it a date for bookkeeping purposes, but whenever you see this, okay? So we have North Node, cosmic purpose. We have nurture, compassion. Give me one more, please, Spirit. Oh, they gave me two more. Deception and temptation, confusion and illusions. Ooh. So there's a reason. That's the first message. There's a reason. Okay. So whatever you're going through, there is a reason. Ending this month, I think that there is going to be a need to see something, right? Something that you couldn't see before, something that you may have not been able to perceive clearly, because you maybe didn't have all the answers. Maybe things were hidden from you. But I feel like there is going to be an opportunity for you to see something for what it is. And this could even be seen past your own self-deception, because I have a strong energy of self-worth. So for a lot of you, the reason was self-worth. We have ego, vanity, and pride. So when I think about nurture, I think about Cancerian energy, because it's motherly, it's nurturing, right? And I also think about Empress. So I always attribute this card to the divine feminine, a mother or Cancerian energy, fourth house energy. So there could be a mother figure, could be someone's spouse. But this card says nurturing compassion. And I feel like you've been giving a lot of yourself, but maybe to the wrong people or the wrong person. And this could apply to someone that you're watching for, if you're cross-watching, by the way. Give me the strongest energy for November for the collective of Aries, please. Ooh, they gave me 3 cards. Okay. Ooh, I think I want to look at it like this. So 2 of Swords, what are you refusing to see? So this is about taking off your blindfold and making a decision. And then we have 2 of Wands. Damn, really strong energy of making a decision. So 2 twos, refusing to see, 2 of Swords, spread your wings, 2 of Wands, and 6 of Cups in reverse. Ooh. I feel like someone's in denial. I feel like the purpose is moving into North Node energy, right? Moving, not necessarily letting go or moving away from South Node. I kind of look at it as finding a balance, using the energy of South Node, the past, right? That's what it represents. Learning from it. But to kind of gain the fulfillment that you need, you must really dive into the North Node. I apologize about all the background noise. Let's let that car go by, whatever that is, super loud. I'm so sorry about that. So what I was saying is, you know, kind of finding your purpose, but this requires you to come out of your comfort zone. And there's something that you're in denial about because it's uncomfortable for you to kind of accept. That's where this deception and confusion energy comes in, okay? And it could definitely be connected to a person, of course. Someone has to take off their blindfold. Someone has to come out of denial in order to be able to spread their wings, right? I look at the 2 of Wands as serving the land before embarking out there into the world, right? Because the world is in your hand, typically with the 2 of Wands, but there's something from the past that could be holding someone back. But in order for this person, whoever this person represents here, it could represent you or someone else, to make a decision, an informed decision, they must see past some sort of illusion or some sort of deception. And this could be something external, or this could be your own, like I said, own self-deception. Because I felt that very strongly, like, okay, you're trying to nurture something, you're trying to manifest something, you're giving a lot of energy and time and compassion to a situation, but it somehow makes you feel restricted. And then seeing the Simply Love 6 of Cups in reverse is about thinking about the future. There's an opportunity for you to kind of look back and kind of see how past decisions have affected your forward movement. Because this is an opportunity for you to do things differently this time. And then the fact that we have the overall energy being ego, we have a strong message of fear, okay? Someone could be very fearful. But is this fear actually real? Is it based on anything real? Spirit says no, it's actually based on some sort of illusion. Not anything really physically real, but maybe something in your mind. Right? Something that you convince yourself to believe. Let's clarify. Refusing to see in reverse. Ace of Wands. Yeah, so the decision is a new start, a new opportunity. But the decision to have this new start requires something else to come to an end. And because we have the 2 of Cups, this is alluding to the fact that there is some sort of connection, partnership, soulmate union that may be in disconnect. There's a disconnection. And sometimes the 2 of Wands is about reconciliation. So this could be a decision about coming back together with someone. But with this Queen of Wands here, I feel like there is some sort of intimidation or reluctancy. And this could be because of, you know, your ego. It could be, you know, a lack of confidence, or someone might be angry. Someone might be a little bit proud here. Okay. Clarify simply love. And that could be you because that's the Queen of Wands. That's Aries energy. Also Pisces. Can we get a card for simply love? Ooh, okay. Judgment. Again, we have this energy here of not being able to make a decision. Because Three of Pentacles. Because there is this opportunity to work on something, cooperate, come together, create even. But or this could even be an outside influence. No, I actually feel like someone wants to come, someone needs to kind of cooperate, co-create. I'm hearing co-create with the universe, but it's going to require you to come out of your comfort zone and take a risk, take a leap of faith. Yeah. And whatever you're worried about, Spirit says there's no need to really worry, because whatever these illusions are, whatever this is, it's deceptive. It's kind of like you're creating this problem, right? Or issue. And I'm not invalidating, you know, what you feel, because there could be an actual problem. But I mean, I feel like the problem itself can be transcended. Like you can overcome it, but you have to see past the self-limiting beliefs in regards to it. If it has something to do with releasing a relationship, what is holding you back from doing so? So now we have the King of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the World card, unfinished business. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, okay? Someone rising Venus person. I have communication, but maybe someone is holding back because they're kind of afraid of how they'll be received, okay? Fearing rejection. Tell me about this King of Wands. And this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strong Aries, of course. This is an Aries reading, but strong Leo as well. Acceptance. Yeah, someone's like, I don't think they will accept me as a person. But why? So this goes back to this deception. Okay, we clarify deception. Now this could be someone's past behavior. Time out. It's a space brings clarity. Yeah, I feel like someone's confused, and because of this confusion, because they don't have all the information, because they're making assumptions, or because they have these negative thoughts, it's like, I'm not sure. So because someone's not sure, they can't make a decision, or at least that's what they think. That's how they feel, right? Clarify sacred space and deception. Yeah. Observing every action. So there's a need to pay attention to the details. There's a need for someone to reflect before making a move. Because this is not a time for impulsivity. I don't feel impulsivity here. And usually with your sign Aries, you know, you are prone to being impulsive. So I feel like Spirit is saying, don't be impulsive. Don't jump to conclusions. But observe. This is a strong indication of paying attention to the red flags, because if there is someone initiating a new beginning with you and saying, hey, I want to cooperate, or I want you to cooperate with me, what is it that you need to see? Because it says refusing to see in reverse. So this is an indication that you're not in denial, or you shouldn't be at this point when it comes to a situation, right? Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Yeah. Fairy tales do exist. Again, illusion, or is this real, right? So that's where you're at. So you're kind of trying to use your gift of discernment to identify what's real and what's not real. What you should invest in, what you should not invest in, or taking some sort of risk. Strong vibes of reconciliation here. Oh, okay, dark night of the soul. So caught up in the emotions. I see love drought. So I feel like what's kind of clouding your vision or making it hard for you to perceive a situation for what it is, because you could be, the illusion could be that there's no solution, there's no positive outcome, but Spirit is saying, look again. Are you perceiving this from the lens of pain, trauma, or the past? Because Spirit is giving you an opportunity to see this from a different perspective. And that's why the Two of Swords is in reverse. Spirit says the purpose behind a situation was because they wanted you to see your worth and to see that you deserve something that's about to come in to you. And it's very positive, but it's going to require you to have strength to release a certain belief system, maybe something that you think about often. So it could be a thought process, a self-limiting thought process that's preventing you from really moving on, because this energy of the Six of Cups in reverse and the Judgment in reverse is about letting go of the past, making peace with the past, accepting the past, right? Accepting that something happened and accepting why it happened and taking what you've learned from that situation so that you can move on and make better decisions moving forward, and not sitting in this energy of regret, not wallowing in regret and guilt or shame over it, right? Because I feel like there could be this decision where maybe you fell for some sort of deception. Maybe you gave your compassion, your nurturing energy to a deceptive energy, and they took advantage of you. So now you're kind of, now that you have an opportunity here with that same person or someone new, I feel like you're really trying to like observe every action, because there's this fear that, what if I take this leap of faith, would I get hurt? Right? Will I be abandoned? Will I be rejected? Right? And Spirit says it's because you've experienced the dark night of the soul. Okay, this is the purpose of the dark night of the soul, the purpose of all these emotions that you've been feeling, and this energy of feeling drought, love drought, meaning feeling left out, feeling deprived of nourishment, love, nurture from partners or a specific person, has left you feeling fearful of being vulnerable, but also has really put you in this space of being very closed off. So it's kind of hard for you to receive love. But that's the imbalance, being able to give love. I see here with the nurture card, but not being able to receive. So there's an imbalance. So what happens is you're going to attract lessons or fated connections that are going to present that lesson to you of reciprocity, right? So it could be that you're afraid of reciprocating something that's being presented to you, or you're afraid that if you give, you're not going to receive the same. And it's a good starting point, right? Because you want to be aware, right? You want to be aware of your boundaries. You want to be aware of people's actions around you, because what that means is that you're using your gift of discernment. And that's one of the purposes behind your past experiences, so that you can learn discernment, beloveds. That's the way that you develop that gift, is you have to have experience with people, deal with people, so that you know what to look out for. You can know the clues, the red flags, and intuitively you can learn how to trust yourself when you feel uneasy around certain energies. But I have that there is this energy of someone wanting to take the lead, wanting to take control of a situation, or wanting to be in control. So they move in a way that's very calculated, and that's why this deception is here. Again, this dark night of the soul is here. So someone is kind of operating from shadow a little bit, but still in the healing process, or this is going to trigger the healing process. Can you tell me about this dark night of the soul? Yeah, surrender. Surrender into your heart, where there is no separation. Okay. The highest level of love always serve and are without conditions. And then, this conditional love that you've experienced in the past where, you know, there was an expectation, right, of I have to get something out of this. And it's so interesting because when we talk about giving and receiving, I spoke of being able to give and being able to receive. But there's an energy here that takes, right? Someone takes and doesn't give back. Because I see with the Two of Cups in reverse. But at the same time, they feel very entitled. Or they felt entitled because it kind of feels like this is past. But you pulled your energy away. That triggered this dark night of the soul. Clarify the King of Wands. Yeah, spiritual mission. That's what you were supposed to do. Someone felt entitled. Someone felt possessive over your energy. Spirit says that the events of the past with this person or people were meant to help both of you guys or all parties involved to do things differently, to change new patterns, to break old patterns. Yes, lessons of Jupiter. Jupiter says, I'm here to help you expand, okay, and demonstrate and express the values and new beliefs you have learned about love. And that's this masculine energy. So he's the one that's afraid. He could be looking at the situation as I won't be accepted because I was deceptive. I'm also feeling like this person took too long to come in with this offer of reconciliation. I picked that up, but I have this energy of you took too long. This may be how he feels. True love stories never end. Spirit is saying it took a long time because this person was still working on themselves and they were going through a spiritual awakening. They were going through the dark night of the soul. But the feminine energy feels like you took too long. Karma was at work, Spirit says. So if you're thinking that as I'm speaking, well, F them, they took too long, I don't want anything to do with them, Spirit is responding to that thought process. Spirit is saying, this person's not ready to release this love block. Some of you guys, this person is ashamed because something that came out on social media. And again, there's that you took too long. Social media got me in trouble. I think this person was entertaining other people because of this deceptive, confusing energy. And I think that they got caught up in some sort of fantasy or some sort of illusion. And while they were dealing with that, they were also going through a healing and learning process. Specifically, the learning process was meant to trigger healing within them, to prepare them for union, because you've been waiting. I think that what it took was you leaving this person for them to realize that they don't want to be without you. They had to be without you to see your value. That's what Spirit is saying to me. So you have someone that wants to come in and ask for another chance, beloved. An opportunity to do things better. A desire to do things better. They desire this. But there was some sort of karma that they had to experience. They had to go through the dark night of the soul. They had to see the consequences of their decisions because they were operating from ego. Yes, huge tower moment for this person, or this is happening. Ooh, look. Okay, so we have divine intervention. We have a faded tower. Maybe a little bit of an ego death here with this dark night of the soul. This is happening with this masculine. Can we get one more card on masculine? Yeah. Reminiscing on past moments. These scars and wounds run deep. Reflecting on the past and having a hard time emotionally detaching. It says, I'm trying to emotionally detach, but I'm not winning from something that hurt them. And I think that this is to a source of them taking off the blindfold and them seeing what is it that they were refusing to see. It's self-deception. What were they refusing to see? Now that we have an identifier of who we're speaking of, that they needed to heal. They were broken. Yeah, they were broken. In the outcome, I said this person will see, right? Something needs to be seen, something needs to be clarified, something needs to be made clear. And what I see is this clarity actually triggers someone to take a leap of faith, to make a decision. And this decision is in regards to reconciliation. Someone takes action, King of Wands, Six of Cups, and the World card in reverse. So a cycle's not closed. Something's unfinished. Clarify the World in reverse. This could indicate that the obstacle is that they need to close the cycle with someone from their past, a past life soulmate. Important dreams, messages. It still says that this person has to come out of this illusion, this denial. They have to let go. So Spirit is saying what they need to do is see something, right? And when they see it, then they can make the informed decision. But I'm still wondering, what is it that they need to see? It's something about this past life soulmate or some sort of past situation that's keeping them from ending some sort of karmic cycle, some sort of lesson. Spirit is saying that this lesson can't be completed. Yeah, see, they're in resistance. They feel powerless. They're giving their power away to something. Soul mirroring, exposing all, revealing all, and awaiting union. Yeah, so I feel like they have to stop making bad decisions, is what Spirit says. They have to recognize the bad decisions, and they do that through karma, right? Having an experience, kind of getting a taste of their own medicine, so to speak, or being on the opposite end of their behavior. So they need to stop making bad decisions. So Spirit says they need some time alone in order for them to have this change. Okay. So final messages for the feminine before I go into the extended video. What does the feminine need to know? What does the feminine need to know? So feminine, Spirit says, I think that you need to stop reminiscing, because when you reminisce, you get really caught up in these old emotions. And I think for you, you're needing to understand the purpose of just the experience, like why, right? The why. And Spirit is saying that once you release that expectation that you had, right, or the outcome, when you release the outcome, then the answer to the why is made clear to you, right? You see the bigger picture, essentially. Confusion. Sorry about the background noise. Clarify confusion. Yeah. Spirit says believe in divine timing, because this clarity requires time. There is a process that you guys have to go through, and it requires some sort of period of separation. And if you feel like you've been in separation for a long time, there's something here that requires you to kind of address codependency. I can't lose you. This energy of not wanting to let something go or lose someone. Spirit is saying that there is going to be a road to recovery in regards to that, because that could be holding you back, especially if, you're attached to something negative. See? Denial, illusions, and deception by self or by another. It says self-love, boundaries, and detachment are important. Clearing the energy of being addicted, being attached to an outcome or a person or an experience. And then Spirit says that when you do, the clarity will be this mutual, symbiotic, true love. Like now you can identify what is true love, what is mutual, what is being reciprocated, right? What is fair and balanced for you. Yeah, and this is because you are going to be acknowledging all the red flags that you may have not been able to see before, because again, that veil, it's almost like you have to lift the veil, come out of denial and release those illusions, okay? Once you do, then you are able to come out of your comfort zone, and then you can take a chance. Some of you guys, the problem is that we're looking at someone like, this is my person, this is the one, or your person is seeing another person this way. But it looks like by the end of the month, someone is going to realize that there has been some sort of deception within that thought process, or just within interacting with someone. that maybe that's not your person, right? And then I see a separation. Someone does not express exactly how they feel, how they truly feel. Someone could be lying. All right, so in the extended, like I said, I'm going to go and look at your person in more detail, and I'm going to ask them how they feel, what their intentions are. I'm going to look at the actions that they may or may not take, and then I'm going to look at the best possible outcome. So before I go into the extended, let me ask your person how they feel. How do you feel about the person watching the video? I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah, that's that denial energy. Bottom of the deck. I want to tell you how I feel, but I'm not available. So they're holding back. They're staying detached. They're operating from ego. I couldn't let you get close. Yeah. So it's like they have these feelings for you, but they're still not ready to open up to them. They're still not ready to take that leap. They're still not ready to look at that. And it almost feels like the timing isn't right for us, because there could be something else they need to let go of. It could be emotions, or it could be an actual relationship. They're still attracted to you, of course. There's still desire there, but I think that there's something that they're fighting to emotionally detach from, and it could be an old experience, an old heartbreak, or a soulmate. How do you feel about the Six of Cups? Yeah, see, stuck at a crossroads. Yeah, and it's this major intersection. I think that they are stuck right now because the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands and the Six of Cups is about making a decision to leave the past in the past and to look towards the future. All right, you guys, please let me know if this message resonated. If it did, please feel free to leave me a comment. Don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like my content. In the extended, I'm going to kind of dive in more deep, and I'm going to ask in the extended about this past life soulmate, and I'm also going to ask if there's any new love coming towards you, for people that are interested in maybe meeting someone new. If you are interested, the link is down in my description box. Okay, stay tuned for the extended preview so you can kind of get a taste of what you will see in the extended video. I love you guys. Bye. What are you refusing to see, feminine? What are you refusing to see with the Two of Swords? This is focus on self-worth. Yeah, you are deserving. And I feel like what happens for you is that you keep reminiscing on the past and how this person treated you, or just what you've been through. And you realize that you always attract, certain people, narcissistic people. You feel like you've been taken advantage of. You feel like people lie to you. So it's like your perception is skewed to where you don't want to be open or vulnerable. So you have this very strong boundary up. But what that is creating is the inability to attract love or to be open to love. So it creates this love trap. And that causes your heart to shut down. Clarify the Five of Wands for the feminine. Yeah, but Spirit says that there's an opportunity for this relationship to evolve and go to the next phase, or whoever you meet, when you let go of this strong resistance, right? You are wanting to control the outcome.